What's up YouTube? Wow, I can't believe it. As of May 2019, I've uploaded more than 10 videos onto this channel. And it's really hard to believe because when I first started, I really didn't think I could upload a single video every single week for the next 2 to 3 months, but here I am. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to find your first side hustle in digital marketing. So if you're curious about how you can set up yourself for success to actually land a first side hustle into digital marketing in 2019 so you can make more money, then be sure to keep on watching. One of my very first videos I posted on YouTube was about how you can land your very first full-time job in digital marketing. And if you haven't watched it already, be sure to click over here to check it out. And whatever I taught in that previous video really helps you nail your first digital marketing interview. Finding your first side hustle or job can be very different from your actual full-time job. And today I'm going to be showing you 4 ways how you can do that. Where can you go to actually find this first-time side hustle? Finding a side hustle is very different from finding a full-time job because mainly you're going to need to be a little more proactive to actually find that side hustle. And what I mean by proactive is that you'll get a lot more opportunities from people that you know and in your network versus just applying to cold applications or job opportunities that you see across the internet. The first way that you can find a side hustle is through job boards and postings that are available on the internet. Some of my favorite job boards right now currently that I've used in the past and that I currently use are Indeed, Craigslist, and also LinkedIn. What you'll need to do is that you'll need to change your filter settings from full-time to part-time on all these job boards. And also note to change the posting date. So you want to make sure that you're not changing it to relevance, but actually the post date of when it gets posted. So you'll see the ones that are getting posted right away versus the ones that are more relevant to you. And the reason why I want to change the posting date is because chances are if a post went up like a month or 2 months ago, there are going to be a lot of applications that are already being applied to that one job. So you really want to make your time really valuable and apply to jobs that are pretty new, and so you can invest more time into those. You'll also find a lot of promoted posts when you're going through this job process because a lot of companies, they want to hire someone really fast, so they put money to really put their job posting up on the very top of the page versus people who are not paying and having their posting organically show up on the feed. My one recommendation for you going through this process is to have 2 things ready at all times, and it's to have an updated resume and also a one-pager and or your web portfolio. A lot of these job boards, if you compare them to maybe corporate websites, you don't get a lot of fields to fill out versus like at a corporate site you have like your mailing address, you have your contact information, you probably have like 6 attachments that you can attach versus an actual job board where you only have space for like maybe your name and your email and 2 attachments at most and a little comment section. So that's not a lot. So be sure to have those 2 things ready at all times. Network, and network. When I was going through university, I always heard this one phrase: your network is your net worth. And for the longest time, I didn't really understand this because when I was going through school, I was just studying, doing maybe like some side gigs and stuff, but I didn't really get serious about searching for a job until my 4th or 3rd year. And so when I was going through that process then, I really realized the value of actually knowing somebody that worked at the company that you wanted to work for, asking for maybe a coffee chat, and then leading it up to like a first round interview, because that really bypasses everyone who's going through the same process because you know one single person at the company. And when you network, you don't necessarily always have to be at a cocktail event dressed up in a suit and a tie with a drink in your hand. You can actually be at really chill community events. So if you have a Facebook group that you know that does weekly meetups, or if you go on to meetup.com and you have a bunch of community groups or specialized business groups that are really focused on your niche and they have like weekly to monthly meetups, be sure to hit those up because those are definitely super helpful because you never know who you'll meet in those networking groups. So a little story for you guys is that when I was going through university in my 2nd and 3rd year, I actually took the initiative to actually reach out to people on LinkedIn like really randomly, really because I wanted to learn about different areas of business and just learn about which major I wanted to go into. And there was a person from this one company that I don't want to disclose, but he was in HR, and I didn't really consider HR as an area that I wanted to go into, but he was like the vice president of HR at the time, and he was super chill, super nice. I went to coffee chat like every year with him just to update on my life and like get advice from him because he was super nice about it, which is really awesome. And in my last year, I was actually majoring in a certain area that I knew that I wanted to get into. So I reached out to him again, and then at his company, he actually had internships that were really available for anyone who wanted to learn more about a certain area of business. And so I took the opportunity, went through a couple of interviews and actually got the job. So that really speaks volumes to how networking can really help you find opportunities that you've probably never heard of before. So definitely do that. Very similar to job boards, you can also freelance. If you're not interested on a weekly or a monthly commitment and you just kind of want to get some side income, freelancing is a really good way to actually meet your goals in that sense. Some freelancing websites that I would really recommend that you check out are Fiverr, Upwork, Toptal, and freelancer.com. If you haven't used any of these freelance websites yet and you have 0 reviews, it's probably going to be a lot harder for you to get your first side hustle through the websites. But I would really recommend then to have an awesome portfolio and also a profile on the website that you're applying to. You'll probably need at least like 5 to at least 10 reviews on the website to actually get people to call you for a job that you really want to work for. The last one I have for you guys is my favorite one, and it's building your brand on social media. And this can be in the form of growing any organic social media channel. Be sure to join different community groups that are on the social media channels. So if you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, join groups, meet new people. That's a great way to start. And the last thing is that you will want to be actively engaged. So if there are people who are posting on your channel and on your feed, make sure to respond to those comments or give it a like so that they know that you're responding to them. For example, you guys know that I post videos here every week, and every Sunday I have something up for you guys to watch about content related to online marketing. So if you guys have any issues on online marketing and personal branding, then you know to watch any of the videos that I have online right now. As a result, I've actually gotten a lot of great comments and feedback on my videos at least every week. And for me, I've seen the real value of it come from people who message me directly saying that they really enjoy my videos. And I've actually had a couple of messages of people who really might want to work with me in the future, or people that ask me if I have any services available. So it's pretty cool. I'm still early in the process, but it's really nice to see the feedback that I'm getting. So guys, those are the 4 ways that I would really recommend for you to find your first side hustle in digital marketing. I'm going to tell you now that you probably aren't going to get it on your first try. Things like this always take time and also trial and error. So you'll figure out what works for you best and you'll change it up a bit and try it again next time. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also make sure to hit that subscribe button because I post videos here every Sunday on all things online marketing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.